G'day guys and girls, and welcome back to our little channel, Goodies Beer Reviews. Look at this, Bavaria Holland premium beer, 5% on the nose. Down again the bottom, look, 5%, at least it tells you what it is. Wind's picking up here a bit, so excuse the wind and the flurry of madness in the weather. Half a litre, 500 mils, which is what you got to love. If it's bad, you're not going to love it. But now this is from Holland, imported. 2 standard drinks, that's about the size of a petrol tank. So I mean, you're going to get more drinks. 2 at 5%, good ABV. It's a good ABV. I remember Germany. I think their top consumed beer is Pilsner. I think the Germans. And you got to respect the Germans and their method of brewing. Holy moly, they're crazy good. I'd love to get over Europe. I haven't done Holland or anywhere over there. I'd love to go. Let's get this into the can. It's a big boy beer. Very aggressive, firm, loud crack on the can. Smoke emanating from the top. It sounds, good. Bavaria. We're all over the shop today. I went down with to the Sanctus and had a couple of quiet ones there, and had their new hazy pale, the lazy hazy, or that's sort of a pale ale, I think, but this is nice. It's only a tester. I hope they continue it. I will put forward my thoughts. I'd love to, and say it's just their hazy pale. Oh, just lovely. This looks good. This looks very drinkable. Look, I did some Googles before. Basically, they say it's drinkable, it's sessionable. It's not as refined as some people like. But I suppose, I don't know, if you come from Holland or anywhere, like, do you drink this stuff over there? I might Google, what do they drink? Their top beers. But then you see, you come over here, and what's your top beer? Foster's and VB. It's like, and there's some people out there who like VB, and it's well consumed in this country because I think it's just sessionable. It's not craft, it's just your mainstream beer, and I get that. So I don't know what the craft scene's like, even overseas, but I'm going over there coming up, so I'll probably soon see. Let's have a sniff. Very grainy. Very grainy. Still, like, it's got this, like, tart, grainy, rough smell. It's not bad. It's just a bit like sniffing a bag of oats. Anyways, it's a quiet review. Oh, damaged the can. Too strong. Let's go. Let's see what Bavaria Holland is like. In the big can at 5%. Well, yeah, I think I picked it up for $5, $6. Very gassy. Oh, that's gassy, man. Very carbonated. It definitely tastes like a Pilsner. It's got that Pilsner bite. But let's try and just, very first mouthful's a bit rough. Yeah, it's just like drinking, I suppose. Yeah, I remember that Hollandia, and I remember back in the 90s, probably early 2000s. I think it was Hollandia, beer Hollandia, or maybe it was Bavaria Hollandia. I'm sure it was in green bottles, and you only bought it because you didn't like people, and you didn't want to take expensive ride to people's places, or you didn't have much money that week coming in, which happened to me here and there back in the day. You're chasing money, and when you buy a 6-pack, you buy a carton, you just buy the cheap shit. Resh's Real was another one. Fuck, that was rough. Nice. Headache material. Shocking. Let's talk beers. This is a beer channel, isn't it? Holy moly. But I'm travelling to Thailand coming up in January sometime. So I'm looking forward to doing some reviews. So I'm not just sitting in my backyard talking to my heater and my fake cactus with my nice beer, but I got my viewers. When I sit down, I feel like you guys are here with me, and that's why I talk and I ramble a bit. It's just I don't know, it's just me. But yeah, and that's what I'm seeing in Thailand, or especially around there. Do they do craft beer, or are they just basically very clean on taps? They're more of a cocktail sort of place, or staying near Sukhum V. I don't know how the back's going to hold it. I'm trying to put this back. I've had back surgery before, but I'm going to have another back surgery, and I'm just trying to put that off. And that's life, you know. Do I want to travel? I won't be able to travel after I have it. I know probably, yeah. Like I'm not one of those guys that sits in bed and I get up and I get into it, and sometimes that can be detrimental to you because you do have to rest. You got to listen to your body a bit more. And when you're younger, you don't. But I'll tell you, you do pay for it. I reckon your 40s, you start paying for it. You know what? The more I drink this, it's okay. I wouldn't get it. Look, I'm not a big Pilsner fan. I do like a good Pilsner, but I'm not a big Pilsner. I'm not a big sort of their basic beers, European beers. They just got that bit of skunk in it I don't really like. Oh, it's sweating. It's a hot day. They reckon tomorrow's going to be like 38, some shit. That's here on the north coast. It's going to be a cracker out west, maybe. I'll have to speak to the grifter and see what the weather's like. The grifter, if you leave a comment about the deadly parts of Vegas and what the weather's like. Mate, it's dry here. We haven't had rain here. Remember that rain I had the other night on one of the videos? That was the most rain we've had here in... It's months. It's got to be months. Grass is all dried up and I had a request today from one of our new subscriber. I don't know if he's due or not, actually. I should have checked. But thank you. And yes, a goat. I thought I'd done it before. Let's go back to the goat. Black Hops goat. I've had it before. If I ever saw it on tap, there'd be trouble. Like, you'd be one of those annoying barflies just having nice cold minis of it. Never leaving the goat tap. And then sometimes you go back to your normal beers and you go, oh, look, I've had some really nice beers the last few, weeks. You know, just, and you go out and you spend a bit more and you get a nice carton. Look, I love my Bolter Easy Hazy. I love my North Coast from Sanctus. I could give it 16 cans in a carton. Here's bullshit in Australia. And I know I crack on about the price of stuff, but it's 16, or not the size, it's money, mate. Like a carton of Bolter Easy Hazy here is 50 to 56 bucks for Easy Hazy, mate. 16 cans. They're 375 mil, but you know, you go overseas, some places you get a carton for $12, $14. I don't know, maybe shit's changed in some areas. But yeah, Sukhum V, Soy 15 area, so looking forward to that. I think it's just the teenagers coming with me. We're going to do some Muay Thai. Just explore. And I got my little Sony camera. And when I travel, I haven't travelled much, but when I have, I usually, I just like going on foot. I know you got to access places. I know about the BTS and all that. I've been Googling and, you know, it's just... I don't know. I've got to be a bit planned. I like planning a bit. But I don't like those packages where you got to have every day fucking plan. You got to be here at that. This is going to be the first time in a very long time I've been released overseas. Free goodie. I don't like the tourist stuff, but I mean the temples, river. The floating markets. I want to do. This is you go to Thailand. What do you want to do, goodie? I want to do Thai cooking lessons, and Tai Chi, and maybe a bit of Muay Thai, just a bit of maybe just lay by the pool and just chill. Just like simple, you know. Like no, I don't want to, you know. But some cooking lessons I'd love, eh? love it. Anyways, I might leave it at that. It's been a lovely video, a lovely chat as the Bavaria Holland. It did have a spiel on the back. It was all over the shop. It's imported, it's held at Victoria, it's 2 drinks, it's dripping all over me. Don't drink if you're pregnant, which is good, it's just everywhere. You know, but I don't know if it's imported made here, but I've got to have a look at it. It's got the spiel's just all the ingredients, like beer ingredients, natural mineral water, barley malt, all that shit. And then it goes into the ingredients in French. I do know some French. Beer ingredient or mineral natural. Maltage, bourbon extractly bourbon. Energy, 180 kilojoules per 43 cows per 100 mil. And then it goes Spanish, is it? Cerveza ingredients, aqua mineral, malty. So it's pretty much beer brings us together. We can all read that and understand it. Even in the end, what is it? Is it German? It's best before sea base of oh yeah, no, da consumere. Oh, yeah, French, you know? Yeah, French. Mate, very French, very Holland, very nice. What a fucking ramble. Yeah, look, it's very clear. Some people I read, they thought it wasn't filtered enough, and I'm like, fuck, mate, you've got to go to an institute. It's pretty filtered. It's a very filtered beer. Bob was saying before, he said, that's a very filtered beer. And I said, Bob, set the camera up, shut up, do your job, right? I nearly clipped him, I'll tell you. Anyways. Enough talking shit. If you see this, I'd say give it a go, like if it's on special or you want to think you flash or, you know, I had a fucking European beer or it's okay. Someone will probably tell me more about it. I've just got to Google it. And I don't like doing too many Googles because I like to have my own opinion just in my crazy little wild world. We love each other, take care of each other. I'm looking forward to listening to this one later on. I sit down because I'm a lunatic and I listen to my own videos and just have a beer, have a yarn in my own little world. And you know what? I think that's the best way not to hurt anyone. You just, sometimes solitary time. For people, everyone's different, you know, but some quiet time with a game, a beer, a roof over your head, mate, there's a lot of people fucking dying at the moment. It's a lot of fucking death. And it's just, I don't want to get involved in it. I'm not. Sometimes I don't want all these other fucking countries to get involved in it. As humans, oh, here we go. Fuck me. Okay, let's ride it out for a couple of minutes. Fuck it. Hang up now if you don't. Hang up now. Sound like a fucking, I used to own a phone with a big cord. You do all that. But, you know, like fucking humans, man. Like, the earth. Look, I think scientifically, not religiously. I don't mean to offend anyone religiously. You believe, and I love it. Believe, brother. Go preach. Preach, brother. Preach. But don't push and shove. Like, you know, it's just we're given this world, this fucking, if I say ball or globe, I'll get shot down. But anyway, fuck it, I think it's round. We've been given this world, this earth, and we're just fucking destroying it. And I rave on about Elon Musk a bit, but he's the one who's trying to save us or connect us through the internet. Electric cars to preserve our future, I get it, love or hate them. You've got to admit, it's pretty fucking smart to get that much power out of a car. You know, we've, and you know, the more, not educated countries, but the more, I mean, why is the dollar better in some countries? Because we've worked harder, we've set standards, and we've moved with the times. You've got to move with the times, I think. But then that's forcing stuff on people these days. Then you've got people who want to go fucking backwards, and you wouldn't want to go backwards. Guys and girls say, oh, some things were easier back then, but a lot was a lot harder. And I'm not talking like some old fart. But it's true. It wasn't, you know, our houses cost this much. You earn a fucking... Mate, I remember my first job, I was on about 18,000 a year, 17,000 a year. That wasn't a bad wage for what I was doing. I was just fucking doing some... I don't know, I won't go on about what I've done and do, but yeah, that was like good money. But do you think I could go out and get a home deposit? No. Bank would fucking laugh at you, mate. You had to walk in with a suit. You had to look good. Personal appointment. That's if you got one. You got triage before that. Like, man, shit was hard. It was, bro. And people don't like hearing it. Now your fridge breaks in 3 years. Everything's fallen apart with cars in fucking 10 years or 8 years, or as soon as the warranty expires. You still got to have a timing belt done on most cars at 100,000 Ks, pardon me. Do you know what I mean? And things have got... I've got an old car, and it's people will see my videos with the old XB. But you know what? Like, that's easier to work on than any car now. What's different about it? You had to know how to drive a car back then and not rely on all this technology to tell you how to park, when to park, stop your car for you, park your car for you. Fucking old cars you had to drive. You had to drive them. In the wet, they were assholes, but we did it. It's just, these cars these days, it's like, I don't know. Love each other, take care of each other, be kind to each other. I will see you at the next one. I apologise, but the brain starts tinking. I start thinking. And I like to give it to you guys and girls for a little bit of assessment. Peace out. Love yous. I love yous all.